Hi guys, it's your girl Jasmine Angelique, and I am back with another video. So it's Sunday night. Let me check my watch. It's 10:30. Game of Thrones just went off, and all I gotta say is Bran the Broken finessed everybody. I don't really know if that was his intentions, or if that's what he knew because he's the Raven, like what would be the best outcome so that, you know, his whole family can thrive and win, and not have the Unsullied trying to kill Tyrion, have the Unsullied trying to kill Jon Snow. I don't really know what his motives were. Like, did he know that he was going to end up being the king after all of that? And did they just kind of use him to kill Daenerys or whatever? Like, I just got so many questions, but none of those questions will be answered in the form of, like, you know, another season. So maybe there'll be some interviews that come out that kind of explain everything, or 9 out of 10, the way it sounds, the way, you know, things go. Like, they probably would just leave stuff up to interpretation, so you could decide what you feel like should have happened. I kind of had a feeling though, like Jon was going to end up killing Daenerys, just because I felt like that was the only outcome, especially after Tyrion threw his little chip or whatever, his little hand, and was like, I ain't got time for you. I think he knew that that was the only option, because she literally was going to destroy the world, and nobody was going to be safe. Nobody was going to ever win, because I feel like it would have always been somebody else that, you know, she was at war with, because she wasn't secure within herself. Like, she just had so much anger that, you know, she didn't even know when she actually won the war. Like, that was the point. It was like, okay, we're gonna get everything together, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. But like, no, she was ready to fight and keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting. Like, that's just the reality of it. So I was kind of happy, you know, that he killed her. I'm not really happy, I just knew that it was gonna happen. Okay, so you guys, in case you, like, my eyes are sitting low, like, because I took a Claritin earlier today. If you guys saw August Alsina, he was August Alsina, he was on the Shade Room or whatever, talking, like, well, he was on his Instagram talking about how, you know, he got allergies, and his face was swollen, his lips were swollen, his eyes were swollen. And I don't look that swollen in the face, but I definitely feel like that internally. I feel like I'm getting sick, and I don't like it. And I feel like a couple call-offs is coming this week. So yeah, like I'm just not for it today. But yeah, so it was cool to see Sansa get her throne. You know, I love how she's like, how everybody was like, yeah, we'll let Bran be the king, but she turned and she was like, listen up, brother, I love you, you know, you my home skillet biscuit, and I wouldn't want to see nobody else with the throne more than you. But let me tell you something, honey, I'm gonna stay over here, and it's gonna become independent. You ain't gonna rule me. And I love that, because that would have been me with my brother. Like, I would have been like, you ain't gonna rule me, I'll let you do whatever. You ain't gonna listen. We're gonna be over here, you gonna do over there, and that's that. So that was pretty cool. Like, that was pretty dope. I like that. I like Sansa. I think I always liked her. I think it took, like, her to go through everything that she went through to get to this point, to be as strong. I feel like, because if this same situation would have happened like years ago, I think she would have just been like, oh, but no, it took balls to be like, listen, we ain't about to do that, okay? And little Arya, oh my goodness, little Arya, she, like, I'm about to get on, like, y'all ain't about to stress me out. So I kind of so I kind of like that too. Like, I kind of like that she was like, you know what, I'm going off on my own. And then as far as Jon Snow went, they basically, Bran had set up a deal with the Unsullieds to kind of, you know, spare his life, but then make it so that he's not, like, the most comfortablest in his life. So they sent him back to the Night's Watch, which you know, at first it kind of seemed like it was him and like 2 other guys. So I'm like, oh, it was only 3 people. And then you get there and you have old dude with the red hair. I don't know his name, but he's a pretty dope character. I've always liked him. He steals the show, honestly, every time he came on screen. So whoever that guy is that play him, if you guys see this video, like, know that you are the light of my life, okay? Every time I see you on screen, I'm like, you did your thing. You did your thing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. So, but then after that, like, it was all of the wildlings and their children and everything. So I feel like they kind of set him up good. Like, you know, even though he's exiled in a way, but he does have his own community of people that respect him. So that's wonderful. I was thinking, like, when they had their little council, when they were trying to decide, like, you know, who was going to be king, like, somebody was going to bring up the fact that, you know, he's technically the rightful heir. But then it made sense because, you know, Tyrion was like, yeah, you know, from now on, we're going to, you know, pick our kings. And I feel like world would probably be a lot better. Well, I don't know, because, like, the president, it's like you get to pick who you want, and it still get messed up. So I guess it don't really matter, like, how would things be if you had one bloodline, and basically that same blood, you know, or that same bloodline, you know, their sons, their daughter, you know. I don't know how that would work. So I like the fact that it kind of showed, like, progression, and it also kind of reflected how it is now, and, like, you know, in politics and different things like that. Like, that's what it kind of showed to me. So I kind of appreciated that fact, even though to this day we don't get it right. But I'm going to end this video. I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe. Like I always say, I hope you enjoy my video, whether it's morning, noon, and night. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see, anything you want me to review. Just let me know, and I will do my best to do my best, okay? So yeah, so peace.